Tack Talk with Paul from the Western Experience.
Hey, Paul here from Pleasant Hills, the Western Experience. You know, I've got Tom Tweeten with me here today. He is the man that started EquiSentials products. These are amazing grooming products, horse care products. And so since we've got Tom here today, I want to share some of his knowledge with you, and I'm going to ask Tom some questions, and hopefully he'll give us some good answers. So Tom, tell us about your products. Tell us, what's your best-selling product?
Boy, that's a really tough question, but I think I have to come back to the first product that we really came out with on the market, and that was like 25 years ago, and that is the Coat Enhancer. This is a all-natural moisturizer that we created because we were having some skin issues with a horse that I had. I had created it early on in the 1990s for a show horse that we had, and a couple of friends of mine looked at it and said, could we get some of that? And I guess the rest is history. We created a company called ATH Science, and the ATH stands for About the Horse. And so there we are, and we created the trade name called EquiSentials because we feel this product line is essential part of the grooming process.
That's so true. So can I use this product? Do I have to wash my horse first, or can I use it on a daily basis? Tell me how I'd use it.
I use this on a regular basis. This is part of my normal getting my horse ready to ride, and it's an important part of cooling the horse down because I feel that grooming is not only a way to prepare the horse for the ride, but it is also, grooming is an excellent way to say thank you, because not only am I grooming to make the horse clean, but I'm also helping the horse feel comfortable. And so grooming, if we look at anywhere in nature, every time you go to a zoo, you see animals grooming each other. This is a way that I can socialize with my horse by giving something back as well as taking something away.
Absolutely. So tell us, if we went through the process, let's start with your great shampoos, and tell us how you would use these products in what sequence.
Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to say that I've broken the product line up into cleaning, maintaining, and then finishing the process of grooming. And so I really start then with the cleaning process, and depending on the degree of cleaning that I need to do, I may start with a body wash shampoo, which is a low sudsing but highly efficient cleaning shampoo. But at the end, for those of you, any of you that have used this shampoo, and once, for example, you clean the tail, if you take your fingers and draw your finger along, it almost sounds like you're playing a violin, because that coat, that hair on that is so clean, and you can feel that outer cuticle making music with your fingers.
Squeaky clean, right?
Squeaky clean is exactly right.
Yep.
And then our most recent addition has been the coloring shampoo. And there again, what we wanted to do in this particular case is create a sulfate-free shampoo. Some people like the sulfate-free formulations. And in combination, then we had to balance that cleaning ability with our ability to go ahead and add color or cover up some of the damage that has been done as a result of the horse getting dirty or laying in manure. So we're coloring over. So we add the coloration, but we also do the cleaning. For people who don't have real heavy discoloration, what we might do is start with the body wash shampoo and then come back with the conditioner to color over any issues that we're having with discoloration. So we got the heavy duty work or the lighter duty recoloration work. So this works really well on colored horses, whether they're white, whether they're gray, or even some palominos or fjord horses with the lighter colored hair. We're going to work. It's going to work very, very well.
Perfect.
Along with that, then, a lot of the work that I do may involve just doing the coat cleaner. And here I wanted to create a rinseless shampoo. In other words, we're going to apply it and maybe use a towel to wipe out the filth. So we don't want to do a full go to the wash rack. We want to have something that we can just do a quick spot cleaning, get that horse ready to go on a trail ride or go into the show ring. In fact, a number of years ago when we were down at Morgan Nationals, we were getting our horse ready to go, and my son asked me, pass me the coat cleaner, I need to quick clean the saddle. And you know, you're a saddle guy. You know how that goes. And I looked at him and said, no, that's for cleaning the horse. He said, no, I've used it on leather and it works perfectly. And in fact, I've had people working in many, many different barns comment that it works very, very well. So you can lightly spray on
wipe it
leather,
down quick.
wipe it down quick, and you're on your way.
Well, they're pretty safe, natural products. They work great on pets as well. We'll talk a little bit about that at the end here, but go ahead and
moving on to our maintenance. We talked briefly about the coat enhancer, and with the coat enhancer being the first product, I started out with the ultra motive of every ingredient working for the benefit of the horse. In fact, that's what we did. So each of the ingredients works. It's a moisturizer. We have witch hazel in there for reducing itching, particularly tail rubbing. Now, tail rubbing can be a veterinary issue because of worming and other irritation, or it can be just the fact that that tail is really dirty and we need to moisturize it and work some of the filth out. The witch hazel works very well as an ingredient there. Along with that, we have glycerol in there, which is a humectant, and so what we're using it is to moisturize as well. So, and along with that, we have citronella, and the citronella is often used in various grooming products, but in this particular case, when we created this, I had to look to 5 different sources, 5, to find a manufacturer that the citronella actually worked to repel insects. And to my experience, I tried it one day in our barn and I was actually able to herd gnats. You know the gnats, how they get around the lower area of the stall? I actually herded gnats out of the stall.
That's the right product.
So I know it works.
Absolutely.
Along with that, we wanted a little bit heavier moisturizer, particularly for getting into the area of hooves or real dry tails, and that's where the Hoof Moisturizer comes in. And I put it in a pump rather than in a container, much like we see many of our moisturizers for hooves, because I wanted people to have to pick that foot up, clean it out, and then feel it. To make sure that there's no issues with that hoof, no issues with raising the legs, and then apply the moisturizer not only to the cornet band, the upper area of the hoof, but work it down, but also work it into the bulb of the hoof as well, because that's where the growth area is. That's where we want the strength, particularly for some of our pleasure horses, where we want a little bit more of that high-stepping motion. We need that support. So moving on from the maintenance onto the finishing, we talked very briefly about the detangler. The detangler also has tea tree oil in it, and we have it, again, based on research, at that tea tree at a level which is documented that it works as an antifungal agent as well. So on those real heavy tails, it helps keep them clean, as well as moisturizing and improving the ability to comb through those tails. And the finisher has been a pride and joy as well, because once again, we wanted something, we were looking for something that I really wanted to be able to spray on the horse, get the shine, but I didn't want that plastic feel that so many of the show shine materials give the horse. It's when I'm working with a horse, I want to be able to feel the horse. I want to be able to feel the heat. And this is a product that has allowed me to do that. Along with that, I've found that it helps keep the horse clean. If we have a nice finish on that coat, it's easy to remove the dirt. It doesn't absorb in and discolor the hair.
But it's not such a heavy product that it attracts the dirt like some of the others do. So
doesn't
it's
attract
just
the dirt?
right mixture to me. We love it. So.
And people ask me, I said, does the finisher cause your saddle to slip? And I look at them and say, well, I said, if you have a clean horse, you're going to have a little bit more slip than if you have a dirty one.
Right. Well, that's true enough. That's true enough. You know, I don't know if we should, but we've been using these products on our dogs. Is that okay?
Absolutely. I have a number of users that use them directly on their dog. We've explored creating a product line called EquiSentials, but at this point, we haven't had the people power to bring that product to market. So if we found somebody that wanted to work with us, we'd be glad to work and develop
Hey,
a
if
whole
you're
new
out there
product line.
and you want to tackle another project, come and talk to Tom.
Great.
But they are great products on your pets as well. So Tom, I really appreciate you taking the time to come and share your products with us. These are homegrown. It's a Minnesota company. They're manufactured here. They were developed here. Tom is from here. Horsemen that develop products for horses, so you can't get it any more homegrown than that. These are amazing products.
Paul, thank you so much for your support, and we wish you all the best as we move into this new healthy environment that we're heading toward.
Thank you, Tom.
Please subscribe for another Tack Talk feature with Paul, coming soon.